Right. Okay. Another technology is, and this is going to last for the next 20 years or even more, forever. Okay. So green technologies, going green in IT is has been for the last few years a big thing in the IT industry. Going green means with all these computers we are using and all the printer ink and all the printer paper we are using, we are consuming resources. We are hurting the environment by using fossil fuel to create like coal and petrol and oil to cool down, to power the computers and cool down data centers and so on. So this is all hurting the environment. So what happened is there is a trend, and it is a very powerful trend as well. This is very powerful, and the US, the current administration in the US, I don't know about the future, but the current administration in the US supports this strongly, is going green on IT. Going green means trying to limit the influence or the impact of IT on the environment. There are different ways on different levels to do this. So, for example, big companies with huge computers and huge data centers like Amazon, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, they are using renewable energy to power their data centers and to cool them down. Okay, cooling in data centers is very important. So they are using renewable energy, so water energy or nuclear energy or wind energy, right? So they decrease the impact of their data centers on the environment. There is a very big trend in companies to go paperless, right? So they say it's for the environment, but I say it's to reduce their cost. It works both ways, that's okay, right? So instead of printing everything on paper and getting signatures physically, we are using things like DocuSign, Adobe Sign, and so on. So we can use the digital technologies to substitute physical printing, right? So there are many areas that we can use green IT, right? Yes, Andrew.
It's actually funny that you're talking about this because I work at the UPS store, and one thing that I noticed is that the mail system's kind of going out because everyone's going to e-DocuSign and e-statements and everything. So UPS is actually starting to transition to more of the parcel service that they are, because a lot more people are getting packages rather than mail.
Yeah. This is okay, Andrew. Thank you so much. I will address Andrew, and then we'll talk about Stephanie, about the others as well. So, Andrew, this is a great point because this shows how technology is shaping the strategy of UPS, right? So they did a great job in monitoring the environment around them, and they noticed that people are moving from traditional mail, as you mentioned, to using emails and all of this kind of stuff. And therefore, to overcome this threat or to use this opportunity, depending on how you see it, they modified their strategy focusing on parcels. So this is a great example of how disruptive technology can impact the strategy of the company. So thank you so much for this example. Yes, Stephanie.
I just want to add that I believe that for green IT, there should be like a movement that relates to green coding as well. So it's basically talking about how you write clean code that improve the efficiency and spend less energy when we still be able to process like an algorithm super fast.
Right. So if we have time, I don't think we will, but if we have time, we'll talk more about green IT because it's hot. And I think, let me see the participants here to make sure. Okay. So one of the things you can do is to try to take advantage of this green technology, because as I mentioned, it's a trend in the US, and it can open nice. It's even for research. Even if I am a researcher, I'm not a researcher in green technologies, but if I am a researcher in green technologies, there are many grants that I can apply to in this area. Maybe I will move there. Right? right? So these are examples that we talked about, right?